GloryDaze. The best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim on Radio Nova.
With Apple Green, brightening your day. Now, bringing over 400 M&S food favourites to make every stop tastier.
Right, I don't know how we're going to get this together.
Well, I don't know, yeah. We've just been laughing.
After what do you call an Irish guy called Eamon?
Because the captain, incorrect. Got it wrong again.
Unbelievable. Anyway, look at a bank holiday. A bank holiday episode of the thing we're doing now. The podcast. That's the one.
And welcome back, you old bollocks. You missed it last week. It's good to see you.
Why did you do one without me last week?
No, we didn't. No, God, are you joking, me and D? What will we be talking to each other about?
I was just going to say, when you...
Yeah.
That'd be... I'd love to be a fly in the wall at that.
I'd never start a podcast with D and say, how's it going, you old bollocks? Imagine.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. How come Dee's never subjected to the levels of abuse and torment?
Well, she wouldn't give it back. You know, there has to be a to and fro when it comes to the abuse of friendship and all of that.
Yeah, and in fairness, my skin has well and truly thickened at this stage.
Yeah.
Well, that's my excuse for it. Fatness, other people call it, but I say it's thick skin. I had to develop to protect myself from PJ's barbs.
And the wild, when he lived outdoors all those years. And the wild. Not just me. Yeah, that was a different thing there. But that's just the way it is, you know, and you realise that then when you're not around, that there is a cathartic pleasure in having someone around you can call a fucking Aegis and an El Balloon and you know, and to have it done back to you, you know, there's something, there's cathartic sort of refreshment about it.
Yeah,
you know?
It's like a verbal version of kind of, you know, being able to punch a pillow or something, isn't it?
It is.
You kind of get it all out of your system.
It is, yeah. It's the same reason men go to see football, you know, nearly said soccer. You go to football, and you go, you Charlotte Ticks. Oh, yeah, Joe, look at the stadium.
Joe, something.
Yeah.
It's mad that you've stumbled across that. That is exactly right. And because it's exactly the same as you say, lads at football matches where you go, you give loads of shit to people. You always give out about your team.
What in the name of God?
Whoever it is, your striker, your goalkeeper, whoever it is, you're always giving them stick, calling them names and everything.
Yeah, big.
And then you kind of like, I love those guys. I love those. They mean a lot to me. I've supported them. And if anybody else was to slag them, you'd get all thick about it.
Oh, yeah, you would. Oh, yeah.
Like if somebody from, a supporter of a different team slagged off that player that you've just been abusing.
Yeah, shut your hole. You came here with a rat in a lunchbox. What are you talking about, Jeff?
Exactly. It's a mad thing.
You go mind yourself. You shite in a bucket, you. What are you talking about? Who fucking asked you anyway? You know. And
if I want to call him a fucking agent, I'll call him.
Yeah, look at you.
You keep your mouth shut.
Where are you from? Ballygo Shite Your Pants FC. Shut up.
It's a mad thing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's
men and relationships and kind of connections and stuff.
It's a strange.
We handle it unusually, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, yeah. Oh, like, you know someone's doing well when you can, like, give each other shite, you know. You know it's going well. It's when you have to be nice to each other, you know there's trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything we can do?
Wrong.
Or what do you need? Or that's the bad times.
Oh, God.
Listen,
that's very bad.
Don't be just sitting there on your own now and let us know if you need anything and if you're stuck. And,
it's rough.
You know, whatever you need.
Because let's face it,
that's when times are tough.
If it was normal levels of bad times, like things, bad luck or things just going slightly wrong or whatever, you'd laugh at them. Do you know what I mean?
Of course you would,
You'd slag them. You take it as an opportunity, a moment of vulnerability that you can, really kind of get under their skin about.
Oh my God,
irritate the shit out of them.
You'd walk into the pub on your own and somebody goes, here's Captain Shite to bed now. All right. Yeah, there he is. Look at him. Yeah. Don't sit. Watch yourselves, everyone. He might have new. He won't know to change his cacks again. You know, like all that sort of stuff.
And as you say, it does have to be very serious, like very kind of dark.
Oh, for
lads to be kind of like, are you okay? Is there anything I can do? Whatever. Like, I've heard stories of people whose literally their marriages have broken down.
Oh yeah, terrible, really dark stuff.
Exactly. Like people have left, and and all this kind of stuff. And they've sat in the pub getting absolutely ridiculed by their mates.
Yeah.
And it's acceptedly the norm. Yeah. It's like, you know what I mean? Oh, here he is now, bleeding Heartbreak Hotel.
Yeah. Is she single now, is she? Have you got her number?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's terrible, yeah.
So you can tell how bad does it have to get before a lad actually goes, no, listen, all joking aside, you need anything, I'm there for you. Or like, Jesus, if anybody ever says that to you as a bloke, you think, oh my God, I must be close to the end.
Honestly, I just thought of one that my mate said, and it's actually so bad we can't even say it in this podcast.
Oh, you're joking? How bad does it have to be able to not say it on this?
Yeah, wow. I know, yeah.
Yeah.
funny.
He's only not saying it not because of you listening. He's saying because he knows how soft I am. I'd probably break down and start crying.
Yeah, Jay, you call him. Are you all right? I heard that joke. Terrible it is. So don't be listening to them fucking idiots.
Oh man,
they'll be there. Thanks for calling, Jim. But I've never met you. You know.
Yeah. It is weirdly therapeutic, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Like if you dropped in on somebody and they were talking to their mate, and you didn't know the people involved or whatever, and kind of afterwards, after the exchange, you'd say, "My God, like, I mean, what did that man do on you?" What? Nothing. Sure, he's my best friend.
Yeah, so what are you talking
He's my best friend since school.
Yeah, he's the gas. Jeez, you can say that to him. He doesn't give a shit what you say. He's brilliant. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, that's just the way. Yeah. Oh, it definitely is.
It kind of works for us though.
Oh, definitely. And even when someone dies, that's the thing. The best part of a funeral. Let's be honest. Funerals are great, right? You go to a funeral and they do the whole, and you have to do all the nodding.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus, terrible. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, I can't believe it. Yeah. And he's only a young man of 75. Yeah. Oh, mother of Jesus. You have to do all that,
Yeah.
And then you do the service, and then the sad bit, the coffin goes up the middle, and everybody just shake your hands and everything. And then you go down and, you use what's left of the dead man's money for soup and sandwiches.
Correct.
And then you be there, and the best part of the funeral starts when people start going, "Come here. Remember the time that mad bastard went into the pub that time?
Yeah.
And he had his trousers on his head. Remember that?" And everybody starts laughing.
Yeah.
And all the madness and the slagging starts.
The truth comes out.
The truth starts coming out. Yeah. And all the slagging and everything.
Yeah.
And then it's like, they say, "Do you hear the priest saying he was a passionate drummer? He couldn't string a It was the worst."
Yeah. And when he turns around, he says he was a kind and generous friend. Sure, that tight bastard never bought a drink in his life.
Never got his round in. He was the skull. I'd say the money's in the fucking pockets in these trousers now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always, that Chris never met him.
Yeah.
Yeah, must be joking.
Wasn't he? Wasn't family doing the speeches at the end there? They'd all be calling him a fucking rage. That's the best part.
Sure, Jesus, there wasn't a bed he wasn't in the town.
I tell you, yeah. There was a lot of women there saying goodbye to their fella, I tell you that much. All of that, that's what starts. And that's the best part. That's the part where you really are reminiscing the person had seen them off,
Yeah, absolutely. And you're right. The thing about funerals is similar to weddings, right? I know nobody likes getting invited to a wedding or whatever, but the only way you really enjoy a wedding, similar to a funeral, is if you're kind of on the periphery.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're in the middle of either of those things.
Yeah. As long as you're not too
in trouble. You're in trouble. You know what I mean? If you're very close to the centre of the epicenter of action.
Yeah, you have jobs to do and performances and all that.
Yeah. Or actually getting married. No, but you just know what I mean? If you're very in the centre of it, catastrophe. If you're on the outside, you can just enjoy it. You can just enjoy it.
Yeah, just lolloping around the place. Or,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
He was a lovely fella. Fair play to him.
Great, yeah. I'm going. And go home whenever you want, There's
Who was he? Oh, what happened to him? Is he getting married or did he die? It doesn't matter. I'm only here anyway. I'll be over there having the sandwiches.
Oh, this is a funeral. I was out dancing to the band and all. But yeah, and it's just the way men are, and then you get told, and I mean I've been doing it, you have to talk to your friends and all that and everything, and that's fine, you do have to, but men don't have to communicate in the same way where it's sit down and look at each other in the face and do the whole, now listen, let's have a chat, I'm putting you on the spot ever so gently so you can tell me all your inside your head things, and I'll sit here and I'll nod casually, and it doesn't have to be like that. It can be just two lads still kind of slagging each other, or still at least going, what Jim's bet was the best one ever. When I came in, I was all messed up. Oh my God, my head was messed up. And Jim's like going, well, I don't know what to be doing. You're going to be terrible at this now. and it was very funny. Jim's there going, this isn't really.
I don't know what to say to you, man.
Listen, if I can help and all. But and there, the course, typical Jim, was the funniest thing ever. He goes, the thing is, I don't want to be fucking annoying you either. He goes,
That's true. That is absolutely true. I guarantee any bloke listening to this identifies with that. Even when you have a mate who's in trouble, right? You do, as it's a bloke thing to have this weird sort of line in you where you're kind of like, now obviously I want them to know that I'm here for him. I want them to know that you can call me at any stage, or I do anything for him and everything. But likewise, I don't want to be keeping asking them and all. Yeah. Because he might turn around and go, would you ever feck off and leave me alone? It's none of your business.
You're harder than the depression now. And that's it. But those conversations are they're so much actually genuinely better.
Well, yeah, because it's real.
Note.
It's real.
And one of the best things ever, people say you have to break the taboo and break the stigma, and that's great. And yeah, you're right. When it was me that said it. I just literally said it. I said you're right. Fucking hell, talking about going mental.
PJ's next thing will be, as a famous man once said.
Yeah.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. To quote a genius, PJ Gallagher.
It's like I remember my young lad once. And Jay-Z never lived it down. We were all out, me and the lads, as in my sons or whatever. We were having a few pints, and Adam turned around and went, "As I once said." He got absolutely slated.
That's absolutely brilliant.
But anyway, you were saying.
But yeah, anyway, to breaking the stigma and all, and that's true. But that doesn't. I think part of breaking the stigma is not every time the conversation comes up is making it very heavy and very serious.
Yeah,
it's about just making it a normal, like an actual normal thing to say.
Yeah,
like and my favourite version of that ever was when I got out of the hospital and I was standing there. And then the first bad day I had out after I got out of the hospital, I started panicking. I was like, I don't know if this is me getting sick again or if it's just a bad day, because when you haven't had it for you start, and I said to Jim, I'm not feeling great, and Jim goes, here, you're not going mental again, because I've been here for 3 months on my own. And immediately I laughed so much, I was like, it is just a bad day.
Wow.
I was like, it actually is just a bad day, because I burst out laughing. So that doesn't happen when you're sick.
Yeah.
So I was like, thank God, that's the literal normalising thing.
Exactly. That's where a lad literally goes, look, I'm here for you now, but Jesus, if it means more work for me,
yeah, steady the fuck on, like, Yeah, it is. It's very funny.
Because that would have been total panic on my part. That would have been, Lamma Jays, what am I going to do now?
Yeah.
What do I do with my calls? What do I do now?
Yeah. How do I tell him he's not allowed? How do I tell him?
Can we just do the Nova noise and then you can go mad?
Yeah, and even when it came out, we realised that for the last month anyway, I was having a great time in hospital while Jim was stressed out of his banger here.
Yeah.
And that was one of the funniest things.
One of my favourite stories is it was around at PJ's house. It was I think it was the kids. Was it the christening or the birthday or something? Anyway,
but there was it must be a birthday because they never got christened.
Right. Well then it was, and there was a few of your friends from. When you get together for your lunches and stuff like that.
The crazy gang,
as you call them, and PJ told me the story that one of the people, right, who had gone through quite a hard time, in her own,
obviously,
exactly in her own capacity, felt sorry for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because based on what she'd heard about me, she thought that poor man must be going through.
She's having an awful time. And we're in the mental hospital.
Yeah.
And she's like, he's having a very tough time.
I mean, that's like, when somebody who, has had to face up to the demons is going, but look at your man.
She did 9 months in there. And then she...
That's so good.
Yeah. She's in there in a group therapy session. There is a bright side. It's like they always say, think of someone worse off than yourself. And I hear Jim on the radio every day. And it keeps me going, gives me a reason to think.
Imagine her in a group therapy session and how are you feeling? It's like, no, it's not good. It's not good day at all. Oh, really? Okay. What's happening in your life? Oh, no, it's nothing to do with me. I feel grand. It's just I was listening to that poor lad on the radio and I feel very sorry for him.
Yeah.
He's after making me anxious.
I actually think I need more benzos.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah.
Wow! But I genuinely think. I know we've said it many times. Obviously, more closely associated with when it was all going down, or shortly after, rather. But because you definitely did not take the traditional route out of it. If you know what I mean. Like, in other words, you didn't kind of do the whole kind of, you didn't get heavy on it.
No.
Like, you started slugging and joking about it.
Well, I lied about it for a year first.
Well, there was that.
Yeah.
Well, apart from that. But you know what I mean? When you did kind of decide to say, right, look, this was what happened. And you were very serious about the time.
Yeah.
But your reaction after it was not the sort of like...
No, I didn't want to be carrying on like you see, because there's so much of that.
There are a lot of people out there who leaned very heavily into it's time now for us all to be very, very down and very serious and everything like that, and which in its place
has to be like that. Has to be like that at the time. But every time there's where you'd be having a laugh and everyone's enjoying themselves and everything, and then someone goes, yes, But it's not like that for everybody.
Oh my, yeah, I know.
And you're like, oh, fucking hell.
Did you have to do it now? Yeah.
Because I tell you, I had my demons, and I remember thinking I'd do anything to be as happy as you are now. And I couldn't get out of that hole. And many people can't get out of that hole.
Oh, you're like, yeah, I know.
And you're like, I know.
We were out of it there for about 10 minutes.
10 seconds ago. We were fucking out of it.
Yeah, we were great.
And like, you know.
Yeah. Or else if somebody does the kind of, if everything's going, you know, if you're having a laugh and it's all good crack or whatever, and they choose that moment to turn around and go, but no, seriously, how are you really? And you're like, fucking hell.
And there.
Like, well, I was extremely happy,
I was
actually.
having the crack.
Laughing me head off.
I was literally forgot about everything. But seriously, though.
Yeah.
You know where I am. I don't. We're not even friends. I don't even know your second fucking name.
And to be honest with you, if I did know where you were, I'd avoid you like the fucking plague.
The problem I have is now I have to say to Jim, I need to talk to you about something serious, and it's like, can you get this person away from me? You know, because there is the time and place thing, you know.
Absolutely there is.
And there's definitely a place, like we definitely know, like I think what the feedback with this podcast got almost serious, but the feedback we got
almost serious.
Yeah,
that's a great name for a podcast.
Almost serious.
Yeah, if we ever do anything, right, that's, you know, sort of anything even remotely connected to something that's not comedy, it'll still end up being almost serious.
Almost serious, yeah.
If we ever got a political podcast, or any current affairs or any social issues or something.
Imagine a political podcast. Get people coming in and Jim doing as usual. Oh, fuck, I don't know. I'll have to make this person feel like I'm interested. So he'd ask a really long question just to make them feel show interest.
Even if they were some sort of mad extremist.
Yeah. So,
have you ever thought about
you know, I don't want to say you're extremist, but maybe a fundamentalist. Would that be fair? I don't know if that's fair. But you know the way you got into it. You're quite into it. You're very involved.
Yeah, as is your choice. I mean,
as is your choice. And there's like that in every country. It's not just your country. It's not just you. It's not just you. There's plenty of people. You're in an organisation. Is it fair to call it an organisation? You know, if you're doing all that,
you're right.
Try to placate them.
I'd be a nut.
In nuts, and then like you'd be there. Do you want to ask a question? I go, I wasn't listening at all. What's the national colour of your flag's country?
Yeah.
What do you?
That'd be great. Yeah.
Do you have a national anthem?
Yeah. Come here. What? Like, do you have chippers where you are?
Yeah. What do you say? Do you like Ireland? Do you have any family in Ireland? Have you tried Guinness? What do you think? Yeah, just every week. Have you tried? Do you like Ireland?
Yeah. What's your favourite thing about Ireland?
Yeah. What's your favourite? Do
you know? Have you ever been to a pub in Dublin? Yeah. What's your favourite pub in Dublin?
Yeah, tell us. Go on.
What do you mean your country's dry? No, I'm just saying. But like here.
How do you spell Sinead? You fucking idiot. I bet you don't know.
I tell you, that's got to be our next thing. We have got our next projects, right? You know the way we come with these projects and we never follow through on them.
Never, yeah.
We've had millions of ideas for TV shows and everything. And we never follow through.
No.
And our next idea that we won't follow through on is that we should be ambassadors.
Oh my God!
We should be Irish ambassadors to various countries around the world. Can you imagine that?
I'd love that. Jeez, what a great.
BJ coming out with that. Go on, spell Sinead, you fucking idiot.
You want to spell Sinead? You can't. Try Siobhan now.
What do you take to you?
I mean, yeah, listen to this fella. He doesn't even know what a gay is.
GloryDaze. It's the very best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim on Radio Nova.
With Apple Green, helping you enjoy a better journey. Now offering hundreds of M&S food favourites on the go.
You know, Mayo's victory in the All-Ireland has PJ feeling, well, he's feeling like he's out of sync with the world.
I'm out of sync, I am.
He can't take it anymore. He feels like modern life and the world in general has just now gone beyond him. That, you know, I mean, Mayo winning the All-Ireland, it's almost like a final straw for him to say that the world is finally gone beyond his means.
Had enough, I can't take it anymore. And neither can anybody else by the looks of things. Modern life, they say now, is pushing human brain beyond its limits. So researchers are now saying it's so hard to be around in the world at the moment. Our minds and bodies have gone beyond their evolutionary limits. Well, isn't that amazing?
Our bodies, you know, based on our current sausage roll run, our bodies have definitely gone beyond our limits.
Grant, we're halfway through yet another bag of sausage rolls. And I mean, most of us have evolved to a point of struggle. Jim is still half gorilla. And that's what they're saying. So staggering.
That just means I've got a lot more evolution left in me. You people are nearly at the end.
True. Yeah, whereas you're more able to, survive in the outdoors and everything.
Well, so what do you mean exactly? So you're saying technology basically has gone beyond us. We can't keep up, is it?
The struggles of technology, they're saying the staggering improvements they have, technology, medicine, the quality of life over the past 100 years, the stresses of modern day jobs, rapid progress is one way of putting it, but that rapid progress in some ways means our brains they can't keep up. Our brains are struggling to keep up with taking in all this information, having to do so many different things, having one task to the next task. We can't take it anymore.
Wow.
Now, I do
that
get
kind of defeats the purpose a bit, doesn't it? Like the whole idea was that, was to make life better by using technology or progress. Progress should mean for the better.
But it never does. Because there's no such thing as solutions in life. There's just new problems.
Yeah.
And, I get it. I get what they're saying. But then I also think back and go, Jeepers, is it really harder? It's like human existence is just hard, isn't it? It's like we have all these modern problems, but nowadays you walk in, they go, he's not eating the sausages. You have to go back and get the other pack he likes, and you're like, oh, for God's sake. And you're like, I can't have enough to do. Whereas, back in the days when Jim was a boy, you'd come back from a buffalo hunt and they'd say, he's not eating the Dilophosaurus that you killed earlier. You'll have to go back out, and Jim's dad would go, oh, life hard. Must.
What are you like?
Dilophosaurus, and then he'd have to light the fire with the sticks by rubbing the sticks together and all that. So
that
you
go in and be like, he's not eating the buffalo now. You're going to have to go back and get a wild boar.
And you'd be like,
if there's not any wild boar,
there is none.
Well, pick up an elephant or something.
Whatever you can get, one of them coloured chickens in the trees. Get one of them. Bring one of them back, You're
right. There is an element of
grand, I'll see you in 2 months then.
We have maybe become a little bit, a bit soft and a bit, exactly. That when it comes, do we know what really hard life is?
Yeah, like you come home and you go, it's freezing in here. What are we going to do? We'll turn on the heat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, as opposed to having to,
Did you skin the Diplodocus properly so we can use its skin as blankets, wrapped up and sit in the corner?
Right.
Doing nothing but arguing with each other till the winter is over.
Do we know, did the Diplodocus have a particularly good coat for... It's kind of...
Well, if the Flintstones is anything to go by, yes it did.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was a great documentary.
It was a great documentary. When the smoke, the people I know will be saying humans didn't live at the same time as dinosaurs, but Jim has living memories of it. So it is what it is.
So it's saying everything mentally and physically we're not up to the task of modern life nowadays. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, and I get it. And they always say work-life balance and all that sort of stuff. But the fact that we can even talk about having a work-life balance means we must have it better than previous times. It wasn't like years ago. The mother there with all the kids in the house, and your man comes in with the spear and the whole lot, and. Which one of us is going out tonight?
In the house.
In the cave. Which one of us is going out tonight?
I thought you were just talking about a particularly dangerous part of the city there for a minute.
I suppose there is places still like that, isn't there?
Your man comes in with the spear.
Your man comes in with the spear wearing the furs. And then you go, I'm going down the pub.
Yeah.
You're not going down the pub.
Yeah, you're right.
I told Betty I'm going out to meet her, and he was going, yeah, even there is still parts.
What is that?
What's that?
Right.
That's the sound of a Mayo man that can't believe he just won the All-Ireland.
GloryDaze. It's the very best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim on Radio Nova.
Now, I'll be honest with you, I don't fully get this, but apparently some people, when people come round to their house, unexpected guests, or even expected guests actually, even expected guests, when they don't want to clean up properly, they find hiding places for their things.
Right.
So it's like, oh God, what am I going to do? I suppose you might call over to Jim and he'd be in the middle of lawn mowing the carpet or something, because, it'd be raining, but he'd be mad to use the lawnmower.
Right.
And you call and be there, where will I put it? And I don't know, he'd put it in the attic or in the bath maybe, or something like that.
In the bath.
So the most popular places that people hide things is in a room that nobody goes into, and they'll lock the door, maybe a spare room downstairs or something if they have one.
Right.
Or
that makes sense, yeah.
Obviously, there's the old cupboard rammers. Then there's people, thankfully I'm number 3 on the list. Don't do anything, any of the above. Don't do any of these things.
You just live in your filth, do you?
No, there's no filth. When I read this story first, and it said where people hide things on their guests. I completely misunderstood it when it was presented to us first.
Right.
And I was like, why would you rob anything off your guests?
Or why would they rob off you?
Yeah, like,
I'll tell you something, PJ's coming around, put away the cutlery, will you?
Yeah.
Whatever you do, he goes mad for it. He flogs it off. Pawns it off, he does.
Yeah, he robbed that kettle
for sausage rolls.
It says he didn't, but I have it. He's boiling everything.
Yeah.
And then there's like people moving, like stuffing washing baskets with stuff, and in the bath hiding clutter in the boot of the car. Even they'll run out and hide stuff in the car, so that guests wouldn't come in and say, "My God, that's the
state of this place.
That's a dusty old ornament over there, isn't it?"
I mean, some of those places, you would the car, that makes sense.
And in the oven is a big one as well.
Well, as long as they're not coming around for a meal. Sorry, I'll just pop this lasagna on now. Sorry, they're my shoes. I'll just take them out.
Is this microwavable? Or can I chop it up and put it in the air fryer?
Because at least the door is closed and it's a cupboard of sorts, providing it's not on. The bath is an unusual one, I'm going to have to say. Like, are you assuming they're not going to use the loo or the bathroom or whatever?
Can I go into the toilet and go, have you tried using the garden? Have you tried using the garden? Do you ever do a wee outside? It's really nice.
Back to nature.
And they'd be like,
have you not got a bath? Yeah, well, yeah.
I do. Well, yeah.
It's just,
Go into the shed. There's no toilet. Margaret, I'm telling you. It's a different experience. You should treat yourself, to the experience.
Because the bath doesn't, it's impossible to cover it.
Yeah. You'd love it if you were a guest and you actually did go in and see someone had stuff in their bath and you came downstairs and say, sorry, I was just going to go to the toilet but your bath is full of stuff. They go, what's that got to do with it? We always pee in the bath.
It's just, because I know, I'm surprised about the expected part of it, but the unexpected guess is like, oh my God, whatever, and you see it on TV shows even, whatever, people stuffing things behind cushions or pushing them under, whatever. But, so I get the idea of some of the choices though, because there's one of those things on that list that I saw and it says under the bed sheets.
Under the bed sheets, yeah. Now if you're about it, yes.
I get it that who'll be going into your bedroom. But what happens
on the guest?
Well, I was just going to say, what happens if the guest who's coming round is like, potential romantic interest?
A suitor, yeah.
A suitor.
And you'd be there going, oh God,
there might be a bit of courting about to go on.
Oh, goodness gracious, he's coming around. You'd be there, what'll I do? And then he'd be brilliant, wouldn't he? You come around, you go, so, would you like to do anything dirty? And they'd be there.
Would you like to join me in the bedroom for some dirty fun?
Yeah, they go upstairs and then pull them back to bed.
They're the dishes.
Help me put these dishes into the... There's even a dirty towel in there and everything. We'll need to clean that as well.
Yes.
They'd be there, this isn't what I expected at all.
I know what you said. Would I like to come around for some dirty carry-on? But this wasn't what I was expecting at all.
Imagine, I want to slip into something more comfortable? Okay, here's a set of overalls. We're going to go out the shed. It's absolutely destroyed.
Oh, I tell you, we're going to have so much fun. Dirty.
Oh, you dirty little thing. You're actually doing a great job on the bed sheets. You got stains out and everything.
GloryDaze, the best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim.
With Apple Green, helping you enjoy a better journey. Now offering hundreds of M&S food favourites on the go.
Radio Nova.
There's a headline in the paper today says, "Sup for the cup." Because the celebrations have gone so wild in Mayo that they've started running out of booze in some of the pubs. Pubs in Castlebar and Westport, loads of them are running dry. Even pubs in Dublin that Mayo fans like to frequent.
What?
Yeah. Apparently
there's Mayo-specific pubs in Dublin.
Well, I wouldn't say Mayo-specific now. Let's not lose the run of ourselves, Jim McCabe, for the love of God.
Right.
But there's ones Mayo people might be... ones that would do an old roast dinner and you'd be able to take your teeth out when having a soup and all those ones type of things,
Oh, right, okay.
So those ones, they serve soft food. So you don't choke or anything.
Proper stuff that's come out of the soil.
Exactly, yeah.
It doesn't have to have been washed, just come out of the soil.
They prefer it that way. I'd have 2 dirty potatoes. And an old onion. Wow. Thanks very much.
So it's run dry.
It's run dry.
So basically what they're saying that the companies in wherever they are based can't get the booze to the place fast enough to keep them supplied.
Yeah, so there's a legendary...
In fairness, they've 75 years to make up for.
But that's exactly what the legendary publican Mick, what's his name, Bourne, he says, the feeling is electric. Oh, I've never seen anything like it. This is what Diesel Drickles. Oh, everyone is in great form. People are smiling. And then it's a dig at someone.
I'm just curious how they spelt that bit in the paper.
Oh, no, you just have
the build-up.
That's just a prerequisite to every male sentence. And he goes, oh, even people are smiling who you wouldn't normally see smiling.
Wow.
Oh, they can't stop themselves. These are all quotes in the paper. Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, he says, you could hardly get into any of the pubs last night. Oh, it was unreal. Says, we're not used to this after 75 years. Oh, 'tis mighty.
Brilliant.
That's what he said, yeah.
Is that as a somebody who's frequented the parts? That's the thing? Is it? That's the way they speak. You preface everything by
what could you be doing? Don't you be loving Mayo? Mayo, Mayo, Mayo. They can't say it once either. Oh, Mayo, Mayo, Mayo. 'Tis a mighty place, I love it. And then they do that cock-a-doodle-doo thing. You know, they have, up Mayo, rock-a-doodle-doo. Do you ever hear them doing that?
No.
No, they do that.
No. But then again, I don't have your heritage.
Well, you get off over there.
Come here, I'm just... So, is it being declared some sort of crisis? Is there a...
Well, not a crisis, but definitely...
Like a drought of some sort?
They're shipping it in. They're getting it in on time.
So, like, are we going to have to go down the route of, like, almost like emergency food drops? But with, always drink responsibly, but with kegs, yeah. So there'll be helicopters
them down the
and they'll be
hills.
just pushing, like, pallet loads of beer out the...
Yeah. There'll be public announcements and all. Oh, don't panic. Oh, the party will go on. Yeah.
Maybe they'll do what they did with the, when the water thing was, there was a problem with the, the water not being pure enough or whatever it was.
Oh, yes.
And you had to bring in tankers.
And
you'd go along and just get your fill from a tanker.
Imagine that.
There might be Guinness trucks rolling into Castlebar and Ballina and Westport.
That'd be only in Ireland. And I actually could see it. Army bringing in.
The army shipping in.
Here they are.
Extra supplies.
Oh, we won't run out of moves just yet. Cock-a-doodle-doo. What you going to do? Up me up.
I suppose you could, I mean, it may lead to an illicit underground booze creation.
Could do, yeah.
We may end up, it might be that, like, people have to resort to DIY version of booze.
But what would they be? There'd be onion poutine they'd be making out there. Onion poutine with sausage rolls.
Onion poutine?
Yeah.
Wow. I'd say that'd be pungent, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That'd be. What do you make poutine with? Potatoes, is it?
Well, it depends where you are.
Oh, right, okay.
If you're in Mayo, you make it with Supermax.
Supermax wrappers.
Supermax wrappers and onions.
Wow, that sounds like it would be quite the...
And you wear a brown shoe for a week and you take off the sock and you stir it. And you're going, so that should put hair on your chest.
Wow. God, I hope there's a... I hope they get...
I'm pretty sure that's
I hope they get the legitimate beer in time.
Yeah, me too.
A week-old sock being fermented with Supermac wrappers and onions doesn't sound like it's going to produce a vintage still.
Oh, that's cider. What do you call cider?
GloryDaze. It's the very best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim on Radio Nova.
There's an invention that's hit the papers this morning, apparently, or at least it's an invention that's in the offing. And it's one of those moments when, and we've talked about this before, it's like those, we had a moment earlier on where those conversations that tend to happen in pubs and places, and normally among men, it has to be said, where somebody says,
nonsense.
Oh, I actually thought of that. I invented that.
Well, Jim did that today. I'm not even messing. Jim did that today. Yeah, there's this Southern Californian company, right? And they have developed, I suppose you might say, it's a big, huge technological version of a satellite with mirrors on it, right?
Yeah.
And it has huge mirrors on it. And what they want to do is be able to redirect sunlight to the darker parts of the world, so they'll be able to get more sunlight.
Now, just a matter of interest, what does that mean, the darker parts of the world? Because most people assume, the world turns and, the sun shines and all of that sort of stuff, but it's at specific times of the year.
Yeah, so like Ireland, when it starts to get dark and when it's January,
so
or
they're
something.
trying to extend summer light effectively.
Yeah, and for parts like Iceland or Norway where it's dark all the time for months at a time, the northern parts.
Have Iceland and all those places said, Yeah, let's do that. Or are they quite happy to be in the dark for 6 months of the year?
No one's happy with that, except for your man that
Well, you
works
never
here
know.
and won't change his light bulb, so he just can't move after dark. But that's what they want to do. And we read this story. We're like, oh, look at this. It's really exciting. And how will they do it and all that? And Jim goes, I invented that years ago. Not even messing. I invented
I didn't
that.
say I invented it.
You did
I said
say
I thought of that.
He said,
when you
I
said to getting
invented
into the
that.
dark parts, because I was about to tell them, I did tell them that.
And then go on.
That basically, you know, I'd had this thing where I was like, there's parts, you know, parts of your garden.
Yeah.
Or whatever, that don't get enough sun for the plants that's in them.
Yeah.
Like, I have a problem with a bit of me hedge.
There you go. So
and I genuinely contemplated the idea of, I wonder, could you do it? Could you reflect sunlight back onto that area in order to give it sunlight, you know, so the photosynthesis and everything could happen and it'd be all, you know, better?
Well,
I thought, like, would tin foil do it?
Well, I tell you something. Why the Federal Communications Commission didn't contact you?
And they asked me.
Yeah, they should have said, there's a fella in Roundwood loves the garden. He's real into it. He has a pair of lawnmower gloves and everything. And he should definitely get a licence to be walking around out there.
You're just jealous that I thought of it first.
I just love the way.
Actually, the Budgie claims that neither one of us thought of it first. He said it was in a James Bond movie. That wouldn't surprise me, actually, if some lad said, I saw a documentary with a chap called James Bond.
Yeah.
And he had this invention.
It's mad, isn't it? You know the way people come up with these things and they think they're geniuses.
Yeah.
And we worked with a fella, and he at one point said he had this a great invention, this amazing. Do you remember this? And he was like,
Sadly,
this is amazing.
Are we talking slippers here?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
and he goes, it's amazing. He says, you wake up at night, you can't see where you're going. Yeah. And if you turn on the whole light, your vision is ruined and you could be waking people. So he says, it's 2 slippers with torches on. And you can walk around at night, you see where your feet are going. And we were like,
he was serious.
And he was like, I think it's worth $1 million. Like, it's my ticket. He was like, this is how I'm going to make me millions.
I know it sounds like, right, but no, he was serious. He was genuinely, he thought this was a brilliant invention.
So what are people going to do? They're going to get up out of bed, turn on their slippers.
Yeah.
Turn them on individually.
Maybe they'd be automatic when you slip your foot into them.
You have to take the charge around them. You have to charge up your slippers so you can go for a pee in the middle of the night. And then...
rather than, turn on a lamp or whatever it might be.
And then I remember, I said, I had an idea. Do you remember this? This was a couple of...
Oh, this should be very, very good.
Do you not remember this?
No.
And I was very serious. This is quite embarrassing. Oh, and I said...
No way. Embarrassing.
Someone needs to invent a cordless kettle, I said. And you went, what? I said, yeah. So, like, you can take it outside and have hot water. And you were like... Say that again. What's it called? I was there. A cordless kettle, like no wire, so you can boil it without being. You can get the boiled water without having to be indoors. You're like, like you can't even buy a cord full kettle at the moment.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Did you mean it from the point of view of like the...
I was thinking you could sit in your car, battery generated, whatever.
Yeah.
But what I actually said was, why can't they invent
a cordless kettle? Yeah.
And of course you didn't slag me at all. No.
Not at all.
Like you,
no. Because I wouldn't do that to you.
No.
Unlike you, just because I invented the, refraction technology that NASA are now using.
Well, I would say I had to picture the image of Jim laughing his head off at me for months afterwards, but he walked away in the dark wearing his torches on his slippers.
Mike gave me a very good deal on them as well.
Yeah, only cost him €27.
GloryDaze, the best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim.
With Apple Green, helping you enjoy a better journey. Now offering hundreds of M&S food favourites on the go.
Radio Nova.
Obviously, the talk of the nation today is Mayo's victory in the All-Ireland after the 75 years or whatever. That's the whole thing around it. And PJ famously appears, at the moment at least, to be the only person who doesn't feel they deserved it or who isn't happy for them. But... There is a county that you would imagine is not too happy with the spotlight being taken off them.
Well, that's true, isn't it?
You'd imagine that there's a particular county in Ireland that does like to think it is pretty much the best at everything.
And why wouldn't we? Isn't that the truth? Cork, as we know. I love Cork. We must predetermine this. I love Cork, absolutely love Cork. It's a second home to me in a way. But I think it's fair to say they're
surely a third home.
And why? Where's it
After
saying?
Dublin and Mayo.
You go fart in your trousers. I've had enough of your blown up shorts today, I have to say.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's definitely, I love Cork, but they do, I mean, what's it they say, you'd lick yourself. If you were an ice cream, you'd lick yourself. I think it's fair to say if Cork was an ice cream, it would lick itself.
You know, it is. Look, it has become synonymous with the idea that, you know, all the expressions about, like, how do you know somebody's from Cork? They'll tell you, all of that sort of stuff, and everything like that, and the opera, everything.
Well, there's a new book out called Langers and Lashes, and it's called A Compendium of Cork Slang, and it's released by Des McHale. Let me tell you who he is.
Right.
You know Dom that plays Sergeant Healy in The Young Offenders? Well, it's his dad.
The Young Offenders, what's that?
You are a terrible old pain in the socks today, I have to say.
Right.
Yeah. I wish, I tell you something, I could write a book of slang words that I have for Jim McCabe, given a half a chance.
None of them complimentary. Anyway, so he plays the guard in it, and it's his dad.
And his dad has written this book, right? His dad wrote this book, and he says Cork is amazing, and like, in fairness,
of course he does.
Cork does have more slang than any other county in the country, right?
Of course it does.
And this is a compendium of that slang. So
or as they call it, the real English language.
The real English, the real language.
Yeah. Forget that Oxford dictionary and all that.
Yeah, so what would they know about it? What would they know about it? We have our own language down here. And so there's certain ones that we've all heard, like in
like langer, for example.
Like langer. Well, langer can mean three different things, can't it? Like a langer is, well, you can be sort of, there's a word for a part of a person. There's also, you can be, as a verb, to be langers means to be drunk.
Yeah.
And langer can also be someone who is stupid or an idiot or not very annoying.
All in the Cork context.
Like Jim today. You know, all in the Cork context. And then there's ones we've never heard of. So like all aba, which apparently means it's like a warning for us that someone is about to get sick. He's all aba. He's about to get sick, yeah. Never heard of it. Or all Gillette. Look at him there now, all Gillette. Means you're all done up and ready for a night out.
All Gillette?
Yeah, so a woman or a man can be all Gillette.
As like taken from the razor, like.
I couldn't
as
tell
in
you.
He's clean shaven and everything. He's
Probably.
All Gillette.
Yeah, look at him there, all Gillette.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Or whore, for that matter.
Oh, there, she's after having a great shave.
Yeah, she's. Yeah, there's no beard at all there now.
Well done, Mayo. Your tash and all, he's gone. Yeah, so that's it. And then there's like sick as a small hospital. There's one we all know. We've all heard that before.
I didn't think that was exclusive to Cork.
Neither did I. But they're claiming it.
Of course they are.
And then there's a bozzer. So a bozzer is apparently someone who's unattractive. Yes, you know, he's a bit of a bozzer, that lad. Never heard that before.
Really?
Yeah.
You haven't heard that before?
A buzzer. No, I hadn't.
All the times you've been down in Cork and you haven't heard that?
Oh my God, I have to say. Mind you, when I was in doing the Young Offenders and I had to shave my head and leave the sides and back on. Oh yeah. I did hear quite often, that's some bazzer you have, you know, because a bazzer is a haircut.
As well?
A bazzer. A bozzer is an ugly person. A bazzer is a haircut.
So if you have a bad bazzer, you become a bozzer, do you?
Yeah, look at that bozzer with the bad bazzer. Yeah, that makes sense in Cork.
Of course it does.
Yeah, and a belly bachelor. Now, here's something, right?
Okay, this sounds like us already straight off the bat.
I think it might be.
Right.
And the thing is, we're both...
Sadly.
Belly bachelors for each other. A belly bachelor...
A belly bachelor?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Is somebody, an opportunist, who will cultivate a fake friendship in order to get a free meal.
You've been listening to GloryDaze, the best of Radio Nova's Morning Glory with PJ and Jim. Catch the show live weekdays 6 to 10 on FM, online at nova.ie, or on the Nova app.